they were like, especially down in Steinway, like the businesses down there were the only ones that stayed open during the pandemic. Yeah, they were making money.
Oh wow.
They're like, nah, fuck that shit. We don't believe in that.
Hand over fist, though.
Did you did you take the shot? Did you inject? Did you do the injection?
Nah, I managed to avoid it.
You just said fuck that.
Yeah, word. I want to remain a natural human.
Nah, word, me too. I didn't take that either. What was funny about it too, I was talking about it with the girl last on the podcast, Layla. Shout out Layla. Yo, it's interesting. I feel like, because I was working at UPS at the time, so I had to be outside. And I was working and interacting with people. I feel like I didn't have to be stuck inside and deal with that mass trauma I feel like people were dealing with. Like in a psychosis or some shit, like where they became hyper dependent on the government and just feeding into the news. And I feel like it secluded everyone. But then at the same time, everyone was paying attention to their social media. Meanwhile, I'm outside looking at the real shit, at the real world. Motherfuckers just clapping when I'm going down the road because I'm giving them come through with their packages and shit.
Essential worker.
Yo, not for real. But and I'm like, oh snap. I just noticed so many things during the pandemic that made me question the government even more. And I'm wondering, did you have the same sentiment?
Oh yeah, of course. Because like when you just look at the history of America, like the government is not completely evil, but at the same time, when it comes to the general populace, including everyone, it hasn't always been all inclusive. So the fact that all of a suddenly now they care about everybody's health and they want what's best for them, and then now that energy is gone, it's just like, to me that was very telling.
Right.
It's just the sense that also, you know, just with being minorities, you know, the experiments that's happened to our people throughout like the last century or so, even in like the Caribbean islands when, you know, Americans have went over there. So I was just very skeptical, and it's just, besides them framing it to be a certain way, we don't know the side effects. And now everyone's quiet. It's like, remember, they were saying that all the issues came from the non-vax, and now everybody's tight-lipped.
Yeah.
Like nobody's talking about anything.
That's it. So that was the point that she was bringing up before, in terms of like that collective trauma. She's like, that's how you know that we've all been traumatized there in this shit because no one's talking about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's deep. That's deep. Wow.
Right.
It's mainly the non-vax that will really talk about it.
Right.
It puts us in a very interesting position.
Yo, fuck that.
We avoided that shit.
Yeah, and we're still good, breathing, living, laughing, enjoying life, right? Like, it's like, yo, you didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so wild to me. It is so wild. And now kids are just being born today injected with that shit.
Yeah. And what's crazy, in my personal opinion, as the human race, we dropped the ball on that. Because in order for governments to run and for big corporations to make their money, we need to be a part of it. So yes, it would have been challenging, would have been a struggle, but that would have been the time for us to pivot as, you know, community-oriented individuals. Instead, we were all out for self, and then they scared the fucking shit out of us.
Yeah, and offered us $100.
Free food,
donuts.
like, you know, shit that they would never do.
Yeah,
where are all these free incentives now for other stuff or things of health?
Right.
That's why.
Made
like,
no sense.
You feel me?
That's another reason why I was like, yo, this is definitely not something I should be taking.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm feeling like every person that did take it got sick. Like bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
They're not really going to mention it, but then a lot of them, their immune systems have been compromised, in my personal opinion, because a lot of people I know who have it and who have the boosters, it's like they're not all of them, but a good amount, they get more sick than they typically would. But you know, that's just the world we're in now.
That is the world we live in right now.